Now that we're told that it's been reinstated, what they need to do is first, because of the irregularity of that purported reinstatement, cancel it. It is not about inviting him again afresh under the Federal Civil Service, Public Service rules to start giving fair hearing. There was no proper recall, so to speak. Just cancel it for its irregularity. Second, ensure that it's brought to justice. If he comes to court, look, the old talk about, and we've had instances like that in this country, when you have institutions of states that have been defied, you have a court of law that has issued a process, and you are not appearing. And it's not alone. There are people who have been tried in this country, who didn't show up, who hired lawyers to go to the Federal High Court to challenge the summons that were issued on them in this country. And the matter went to the Court of Appeal. So Maina is not the first person to do this. But what I'm saying as a lawyer is that the due process of law is there. The rule of law that I am familiar with is there. You've been charged to court, appear. Don't be a scofflaw.
The Minister of Interior says that he has no role in this, that his office has no role in this, and that the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Interior is the one whom all questions should be forwarded to. Can we really separate the office of the Minister of Interior here from the office of the permanent secretary?
We can, but in this instance, we may not. And I can tell you why. Look, the story that has been given and the report that has been furnished is clear enough. The Attorney General of the Federation could jolly well have said that, oh, it's somebody in my office. You know, in the office of the AGF, you also have a permanent secretary called the Solicitor General. So it's now gotten to a stage that everybody is washing off his hands like a Pontius Pilate. That's what is going on. Nigerians are no fools. They are no fools. Those who are in government should respect the intelligence of Nigeria. Nigerians are very intelligent people. They could have been traumatized by misgovernance. They could have been brutalized. They could have been sapped by economic reality, the harshness of the economic reality of our situation. But they remain intelligent and discerning still. They do.
As exasperating as this is for you, one point that he made was that the people surrounding Mr. President are pretenders. And as such, Mr. President himself should be watchful of such kinds of people. And now that he's coming out to say that, Mr. President, if you give me that opportunity and hear me out, how does he get from that point where he has made this statement to the point where he's able to meet with the President with this group of people he has alleged are pretenders in between?
That blanket condemnation shouldn't come from Maina now. The people around you are pretenders. So what's Maina doing? Maina is not pretending.
Is he
and who are the people? Abakari is a pretender. AGF is a pretender. Who met with him? Who even facilitated is coming into the service? Is he the pretender he's talking about? Who are the people around the president who are the pretenders? Let him name those pretenders. Look, look, Maina should just show up to vindicate the majesty of the judicial process. An investigation body has conducted an investigation. You are not the only one involved. You ran away, and then you are regaling us with all these stories about how you are a hero, how you are a superhuman person, who did so much, you are a patriot, you recover so much money and all that. And you are not talking about the allegations made against you, that there was 17 billion, and that allegedly 2.7 billion was traced to you personally, using your signature, your GSM, your phone number, everything, and that this money was shared through your family and banks, for your personal use conversion. And the 14.3 billion of this amount was now shared by you to all the pension managers in the ministry, department, and agencies, you know, to spread the thing all around. Those are the allegations. You are not saying anything about that. You are now saying you can recover more. you want to continue to do this your job. So without Maina, we can't do anything about pension reform. So it's now a savior. It's now a messiah as far as pension reform is concerned. What are we celebrating here?
Do you think that Maina is in hiding?
Maina is talking to Nigerians. He's very much around, but he's aloof. He's around, but he's aloof. And that's the duplicity. You know, when I talk on national television, international television now, I correct myself, I use my words advisedly. And as a lawyer, I have a trained tongue. And I'm a slow talker. He's very much around, but he's elusive. And that's a product of the duplicity that we are witnessing in this matter. And it may not have to do with those who are syndicates and all that, who are protecting him, or that those who are protecting him currently are part of those who share the money. No, it could just be part of political consideration. For example, look at...
Out of political consideration?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Some of the persons who have mentioned in this instance are essentially from the Northeast, Borno State. And it's been speculated that Maina was being prepared for a higher service, reintegrate him, let him resign later, and then prepare him to take over or participate in gubernatorial contests elsewhere. But the president did the right thing when he realized that, oh, this was going to sink my government. He gave a directive. So what I charge the president to do is to ensure that that directive was carried out to the letter. And that Maina, who has now become a lightning rod to whip his administration, is brought to justice. That's what equality of all before the law says. Pt.
Ogunye, a legal practitioner, I want to thank you so much indeed for your views on the Maina Gates. Sunrise Daily will be back after these messages. Stay with us.